Lewiston police are investigating a shooting incident that happened around 4:30 this afternoon on Avon Street. In a post to social media today, the police department said they found a 14-year-old male with a gunshot wound to his leg. They say the victim was taken to Maine Medical Center and is in stable condition. Police also detained several teens and found 3 guns, according to that post. That investigation is still active. Now, neighbors told a CENTER Maine crew that the incident was frightening and pointed to the holes in 2 nearby parked cars that you're seeing now. Law enforcement has not confirmed with us that these were the result of that shooting. Roosevelt Trail in Casco is closed in an area known as Watkins Flats tonight due to a significant crash. That's according to officials. The Cumberland County Sheriff told CENTER Maine that the crash does involve a serious injury. Drivers are asked to seek an alternate route for now. The Portland City Council Finance Committee met tonight to review the city manager's recommended budget. This included increases in parking fees and expanded hours of parking enforcement. Those proposed expansions are an additional hour of enforcement Monday through Saturday until 7 p.m. and Sunday enforcement from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The director of the city parking division said tonight that these changes would allow the city to recoup an estimated $891,000. The proposal also includes an increased maximum garage fee of $40 an hour. They say that would be the first increase since 2018. Last night, we told you about a federal judge ordering Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, to release a Maine teenager, Olivia Andre. She has been held at a Texas detention facility for months, and Congresswoman Shelley Pingree has been calling for her release for weeks. CENTER Maine's Alex Haskell has been following the developments since the judge's order yesterday and brings us the details.
She was so grateful to hear the amazing news.
Attorney Elora Mukherjee says she was finally able to speak with her client, 19-year-old nursing student Olivia Andre, after a federal judge ruled she must be released from ICE custody in Texas following nearly 6 months in detention.
We're so grateful that the court recognized that there is no lawful basis for her detention, and she is being detained in violation of the U.S. Constitution.
Andre's attorneys say she, along with her mother and 2 siblings, was taken into custody by U.S. Customs and Border Protection after attempting to seek asylum in Canada back in November.
They didn't know that there was an agreement between Canada and the United States where you have to pick one of the 2 countries to seek asylum in. So they're effectively leaving America, hoping for better treatment from Canada.
In November, a Customs and Border Protection spokesperson told CENTER Maine the family unit had previously illegally entered the United States in 2022. To date, no member of the family unit has valid, current, or pending status changes. Andre's attorneys dispute that claim, saying the family was actively seeking asylum.
Somebody isn't illegally doing anything when they're availing themselves of the legal process.
The attorneys say that in November 2025, the family filed a petition for review with the First Circuit Court of Appeals connected to their asylum case. That appeal is now pending before 3 federal appellate judges.
We should not be keeping young people and families, or literally anybody with legal rights to be out, in detention centers like Dilley.
Recently, U.S. Representative Shelley Pingree visited the Dilley Immigration Processing Center in Texas, where Andre has been held, to meet with her.
The food is inadequate, the water is inadequate, the health care is inadequate. It's lonely and isolating, and to be separated from your family when you've done, absolutely nothing wrong is sort of unthinkable.
Alex Haskell reporting for us there. In March, Andre's family was released from the Dilley Processing Center in Texas while she was not let go. Her attorneys say they filed 3 separate parole requests specifically seeking her release, but ICE denied each one. That's when attorneys filed a federal habeas corpus petition, which ultimately resulted in the judge ordering Andre's release. And now an update on those 2 8-year-old girls who went missing from an elementary school in the town of Mexico yesterday. According to the Oxford County Sheriff's Office, both girls are in good health today since being found at around 9 p.m. last night. But there are still some questions lingering around how and why the girls ran away. RSU 10 staff say one of the elementary students initially boarded the wrong bus home with the other student as they were being dismissed a little after 2 p.m. In a statement, the Oxford County Sheriff's Office says they weren't notified about the missing girls until 5 p.m. and then immediately took over the search. Sheriff Chris Wainwright says the department would have preferred being called sooner, but noted that local law enforcement were already searching for the girls. He says search teams were initially telling residents to stay away from the area since they were using canines and didn't want the students sent to get thrown off. We spoke with the district superintendent, who told us more about the school's response.
A couple staff went right after them. They were not able to catch up with them. Our administration immediately called we have an SRO looking at the individual students and what maybe needs they have, so that we can help them to not want to do things like that in the future.
So one question we've heard from a lot of you is, why wasn't an Amber Alert issued for the girls? State Police says Amber Alerts are only activated when a child under 18 has been abducted, not for runaways.